there's how you can travel to Mexico without a transit visa.
And speaking with just a little flight information, flying at an altitude of 37,000 feet and our airspeed is 400 miles an hour. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Hey guys, this is your boy Mazi Pure Heart. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please kindly hit the subscription button and remember to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a hit video, you'll be the first to be notified. And for the returning subscribers, I say a very big thank you guys. Thank you so much. So guys, I want us to talk about Mexico, moving to Mexico from Nigeria, moving to Mexico. I've received a couple of messages concerning moving to Mexico from Nigeria to Mexico, or from Ghana to Mexico, or from Cameroon to Mexico. You are trying to get a direct flight from Nigeria to Mexico. The truth is that the fact is that there's no direct flight from Nigeria or from Africa to Mexico. You can either pass through Istanbul or pass through Qatar. Okay, you can either use Turkish airline or Qatar airline or Emirates airline. These are the basic airline that you can use to travel to Mexico. But the great part of it is that they cannot pick you from Nigeria. They cannot pick you from Africa. That's the reason why they believe that any passenger that is moving from Africa or from Nigeria to Mexico is jabbering. They are jabbering to the US. Yes, that is what they believe. And Mexican immigration have given airlines warning not to board Africans, not to take passengers from Africans. You understand? Because majority of Africans, majority of blacks moving from Africa to Mexico, they are jabbering. They are moving to the US. So that is the reason why they are restricting Nigerians, restricting Africans, refusing to board Africans from Nigeria or from any western part of Africa. So if you are looking to travel from Nigeria to Mexico, I want to move from Nigeria to Mexico, it's not possible. You can't get a flight. A Turkish airline in particular cannot pick you from Nigeria to Mexico. Yes, so you can't get a flight from Nigeria to Mexico. If you're a first-time traveler, if you got a Mexican visa and you want to travel to Mexico, you can't get a flight from Nigeria to Mexico, or from Ghana to Mexico, or from Cameroon to Mexico, or any Western Africa. You can't get a flight from there. But there's how you can navigate it. There's how you can move to Mexico without a transit visa. Yes, there's how you can definitely move to Mexico without a transit visa. So please, if you are watching to this extent and you haven't subscribed to this channel, please remember to subscribe and remember to tap the like button. Okay, so that this can help you to refer it to other viewers. Okay, so guys, like I said, there's how you can navigate it. There's how you can travel to Mexico without a transit visa. Yes, but bear it in mind that it's not in Africa. It's not in West Africa in particular. Yes, so for those of you who live in Asia, like Dubai, who live in Qatar, who live in Turkey, or who live in Bahrain, any Asia country, or India, yes, you can get a flight. You can actually get a flight from Dubai Qatar, from Turkey to Mexico directly. Yes, directly. So provided that you have a visa to that country that you are residing in, you have a resident visa to that country you are residing in. So if you have a resident visa to that country that you are residing in Asia, or in Asia, you can actually move from there to Mexico without a transit visa. Yes, you can actually get a direct flight from those countries to Mexico without a transit visa. Yes, and again in South Africa, you can actually get a flight from South Africa, Turkish airline and Qatar airline, from South Africa to Mexico without a transit visa. Yes, without a transit visa. So these are the routes by which you can actually move to Mexico without a transit visa. Okay, but you must be residing in those countries. So if you are in Africa, you can't get it. You can't actually move from Africa to Mexico. It's very hard. So Mexico, Argentina, you can't move to Mexico and Argentina from Africa without a transit visa. So you have to get a transit visa before you can pass. You can move from Mexico. You can move from Africa to Mexico. I don't know if you get it. So that is how you can actually move from Africa to Mexico without a transit visa. Okay, so that is it. So see you tomorrow, guys.